On to you Libras. So a lot of you Libras happen to be in a situation right now where, look, you have the Three of Pentacles, the Ten of Swords, and then you have the Two of Pentacles, right? So these three cards right here for you Libras, this is going to be a crazy reading, okay? So a lot of you right now, a lot of you Libras are actually getting the solidarity that you want from your friends and your family. And basically your loved ones. And you realize that a lot of the, you realize that you have, a lot of you Libras realize that you have amazing friends and you have amazing family members, the ones that really have your back. The Two of Pentacles and the Two of Wands represent, you do feel blessed to really have those people in your life. But the frustration comes from the people that you trust. Frustration comes from this. The Nine of Pentacles, the people that you once thought that you can have, you can trust, and that could have had your back, but it turned out that they really don't have your back, nor do they trust you, nor do they want you to actually prosper. And low-key kind of jealous and envious of you and want you to be in a situation where you end up getting caught up in the first place. So a lot of you Libras need to understand that since you have a lot of swords in your back, you Libras really need to pay attention to, like I said, the quality of the people that come into your life. And I've said this before and I'm going to say it again. A lot of you Libras be having some people sometimes that don't necessarily really have your back like that. And this is why it is as intelligent as a lot of y'all are and a lot of you can be. You really have to pay attention to that as well, right? Because Libra is one of those zodiac. I mean, all of them represents wealth in their own way. All of the 12 zodiac signs represent wealth. From Aries through Pisces represent wealth. But for you Libras, you represent wealth from the perspective of finding a career or some sort of occupation or job that ends up just making you into a millionaire, or being into working in some sort of liberal arts or something that is unconventional that makes you very successful and wealthy, right? Whether it's music, being a painter, sculptor, artist, mixed martial artist for all it is that we know, something very much so where you just sync up with the right job, the right occupation, the right you somewhere where it is that you need to be. But like it is that I said before, you have some people around you that may not necessarily have your best interest in mind, and particularly romantic interests that play that like to play that game too. And they wanted you to be in the way, the Nine of Pentacles, they wanted you to be in a way that they wanted you to be in, but the Nine of Pentacles also represent you wouldn't allow them to have you in that way. The Seven of Swords, however, represents, so now the fact that they can't have you in the way that they would like to have you, it's the disrespect from them. It's the frustration. It's the idea of, well, if they can't have you, no one can, So now they want you, so now, they're hoping and praying and wishing for your downfall, wishing on a star for your downfall or whatnot, that you end up wilding out, doing something stupid. Because a lot of Libras be crashing out. A lot of you, I ain't even gonna lie, when you Libras, a lot of you Libras are in the streets. A lot of you Libras be crashing out. Young Jeezy is a Libra. K Flock is a Libra. Like when y'all Libras be, you know what I'm saying? Like Gucci Man is an Aquarius. Like y'all air signs be crashing out when y'all ready to beat somebody up, ready to put in work, ready to, get gangsta on somebody. And you get that from Aries. But the point that I'm trying to make here with that is that it's hard to control you Libras. I'm going to just go ahead and go straight for the jugular. No one can control you, Libras. No one can control anybody, but especially not an air sign. So when a person can't control you, especially when a person has a sick obsession with control and getting things done their way, and they're not astute. They don't necessarily know how to, I be trying to articulate what it is I'm trying to say is that when they like you and they don't know how to talk to you, but they would much rather have you hang out with them and be the type of person exactly the way that they wish you were, because they like you in that way, but they know that they can't get you in the way that that would comply and like be like a good, I don't know, be like a good, I don't know, a pet or something like this. And that's what's making them frustrated, because the Four of Pentacles and the Magician is about your personality, Libras, is that you're going to do what it is that you want to do. And the Magician represents those people still haven't figured out the idea of free will, and that there is a such thing as free will, and why free will is so important. You Libras have to choose to want to be with them. But here's why it is I talk about past loved ones. It's because of the Nine of Cups and the Six of Cups. So, and all the zodiac signs now are notoriously aware of what the Six of Cups means. It means that somebody that you used to talk to, or was romantically interested in, or was romantically interested in you, you may not have known about it. Some form of romantic interest is coming back. And the Seven of Cups represents that. It represents that. It represents how a lot of you Libras very much so are, you know, like I said, you're very blessed to have your family members and the people that you know you can trust. But then you have, like I said, this reconnection of people that, you know, someone that, you know, you could have been, maybe you could have been in a relationship with, coming back, trying to get their foot back in the door. Let's clarify the Six of Cups. Man, I know what it is I said, man. I just need to keep pushing forward, man. I can't slip, man. You know what I mean? I just can't slip. I gotta keep moving. I got one of those problems where it's like, for me, you know, from the movie Limitless, because sometimes I'll be wanting to like slow down or stop doing this type of stuff, but then, you know, I'm like the guy from Limitless, the movie. You know what I mean? Like the worst thing in the world for me is to go back. I have to keep moving forward. So the Knight of Wands now, and the thing is, the Knight of Wands, the King of Pentacles, the Nine of Swords, and the High Priestess is all about, this is what it is I'm talking about. They want to know what it is that you're up to. They want to know what you got going on, because they don't know what's up in your business. But they wish that they knew what was going around in your head. What are you thinking about? The King of Pentacles represents you Libras are concentrating on moving on with the rest of your lives and getting to know other people. The Nine of Swords represents how it is that they're, you know, these are people that some of them will let you know that they're worried about you. Some of them who are more honest with themselves, you know, will let you know that, you know, they care about you and that they want to actually rekindle things. So it doesn't necessarily always mean that things will be bad between you and another person. It just depends on who's saying that they would like to reconnect. And then the High Priestess represents you and them, kind of like you, I don't know, like you kind of have like some of you Libras kind of have like a thing for the person where you kind of like them. And y'all, I don't know, y'all kind of have your own romantic thing going on where it's like, I kind of have my own romantic thing going on with a Libra. But anyway, I don't know. Anyway, I ain't gonna let everybody know about my business. But point is, Some of you Libras, though, who don't have a romantic thing going on, a lot of you Libras may just be ghosting them. So it's really hit or miss. It's really about, some of you will allow these people, give them another chance because you like them romantically, and then some of you will be like, nah, no way. They do not have permission to come back, because when they were in your life, they just made your life a living nightmare. So other than that, you Libras are in a very good space. You have friends and family that you know you can trust. You're just doing some reconnection with a part of the fold of the family, or the people who know each other, your social circle, fixing broken pieces to actually fix them together, right? Which is the ending, which is this person, you and this person hitting it off again. Or it can represent, for some of you Libras, right? Some of you Libras may represent that, right? But the reading still applies. But then some of you Libras may also represent the other ending of it, of this story, right? Of this video, where it's like they may be a total nightmare, and you Libras be like, nah, there's no way.